Hi everyone, welcome. My name is Dana, and today we're going to move through a full body activation. We're going to start seated, so sitting up on either a bolster, maybe just the floor. Just make sure that you can really sit on those sitting bones easily. Maybe you have a brick, and you're going to sit up nice and tall, crossing the legs in front of you. Taking one hand on top of your chest and one hand on top of your belly, and you're just beginning to find the breath. Breathing in through the nose, expanding the chest, expanding the belly. And then exhaling out the mouth, feeling how the head can float right on top. Doing that again, breathing in, inhaling into your length. And breathing out, exhaling out the mouth, feeling the abdomen contract. One more time. Take it slow, inhaling in. Beautiful, exhaling out. Good, opening the eyes, taking the hands in front of you and lifting the arms all the way up. Take a big inhale, lift the shoulder blades up to the ears. Exhale, release down. And see if you can connect those ribs right away. So the rib cage doesn't shear forward as you lift the shoulder blades. Warming up those shoulders, connecting through the abdominals already. Last one. And then send the shoulders wide. You're going to begin to twist, turning towards the right, taking your left hand to the right knee, lifting your heart, seeing if you can stay right on top of those sitting bones. Big inhale here. Big exhale, hold. 2 more breaths. See if you can lengthen up into the twist just a little deeper, a little longer. Allowing your head just to reach in length with your spine so the head doesn't go beyond its capability. Never pushing or pulling in the neck. Big inhale, big exhale. You're going to slowly release, unwind. Inhale, lift the arms up. Big extension. Let the shoulders widen. Exhale, turning to the left, lifting the heart, sending your spine in this beautiful twist. Allowing the head to naturally continue that twist as you reach back. Lifting the heart, seeing if the ribs can stay connected for 2 more breaths. Big inhales and big exhales. Last breath. Coming back into center, taking your hands behind your head this time. Interlock the hands at the base of your skull. Elbows are in your vision. You're going to inhale, lift the heart. Lift the head into your hands. Exhale, press your head back into the hands so your chin goes directly back. You're activating the back of the neck, creating space. You're going to hold that isometric hold for 5. Connect through the core. 4. Good. Keep pressing head into hands. Good. 2 and 1. Release that. And you're going to lift that head up and away from the spine, and you're just going to side bend to the right. Lifting up through the left ribs. Thinking about lifting up through the right ribs as well. You're just going to pulse here. Really tiny pulses. Keeping the left sitting bone grounded and really lifting up through those left ribs. 2 and 1. Lifting all the way back up. Keep pressing your head back into your hands all the way over to the left. Bringing your right ribs up to the sky, creating space in your left side body, even here. Good. Hug belly. 3 and 2 and 1. Lifting your head all the way up. 1 more isometric hold. Pressing your head back into your hands, creating space at the base of the skull. Find that core support for 3. Beautiful. For 2. You got it. For 1. Release. Shake it out. Come to hands and knees. Good work. Bringing your knees underneath you. Hands underneath you. First things first, just soften those elbows. Connect to your core. Inhale, exhale, tuck the tail. Begin to roll the pelvis under. Rounding through the middle back, the upper back, and finally the head. Soften the elbows, swing your ribs to the sky. Big exhale to pull the belly back even more. And then inhale, open up your sitting bones, your middle back, your upper back. And as you come into your back bend, I want you to notice that you don't let your lumbar spine collapse. So you're creating length, keeping the core connected and really pulling the heart forward instead. Beautiful. 2 more. Exhale, tuck the tail, mobilize. Going slow with this so that you really feel the juiciness of your spine. Easy elbows, easy shoulders. Swing your ribs back a little more. And open up your butt, your middle back, your upper back, and finally your head. Take the back bend without overarching in your lower back. Good, you guys. 1 more time. Really practicing the mobility of the spine, warming and waking it all up. And then letting the lower back, The middle back, the upper back come into length and then a little extension. Inhale and exhale. Coming back to center. You're squaring yourself off. I'm going to turn to you so you can see me. You're going to reach the right arm out to the right. From here, you're going to twist. Push into your shins. Let the twist come from your rib cage, reaching up to the right fingertips. Gazing. Big inhale. Exhale, you're going to dive that right arm underneath the left elbow, not coming down to the shoulder, just reaching through. And then push straight up and find that twist. Inhale and exhale. See if you can move with this and finding the breath at the same time. So finding the breath connecting to the movement. Good. Twisting through the rib cage, keeping your shins really stable. It can be small, it can be big. Find what feels good for you today. One more time. Creating space through our thoracic spine, all while supporting ourselves with our breath. Bring the hand down underneath you, other side. Reaching the left arm out into a T. Create that length. Reach yourself apart. Square off your shoulders and your hips. Now lift your shoulders wide to the left, creating space and length. And then dive through. You're not going to come all the way down, just halfway. Exhale, reach back up into that twist. So letting those ribs move around the spine. It's a beautiful twist through the thoracic spine. Keep breathing. Exhale and inhale. And it's a good way to notice, do your hips want to twist when you twist your upper back? Can you keep your hips square and work on your stability? Last one. Reaching up, get that nice stretch. Beautiful. Both hands come back underneath you. Tuck your toes under. Bring your butt back to your feet. Stretch out your feet. Really important. We want to open up the footbed so our hamstrings and our legs feel much more supported. So we can really get energetic extension out those toes. If it feels like you want to come to sit all the way on your heels to give a little bit extra weight, go ahead and do it. Good. Keep breathing. Lifting the heart wherever you are for 2. Stretch. Find that tightness in the foot and really press into it. Last one. Hands come back underneath you. Toes stay tucked this time. Soften the elbows. Lift the heart. Connect your ribs. Inhale. Exhale. Hover the knees off of the mat 2 inches. Hold. You're going to hold it for 3. Inhale. Exhale. For 2. Keep lifting the heart. For 1. Lower the knees down. Take a big breath. We're doing it 2 more times. Inhale. Find your core. Exhale. Lifting up. Big inhale. Big exhale. For 3. For 2, lifting the heart, soft bend of the elbows, you got it. Lower down, last one, inhale, connect your core, exhale, lift up, hover. This one, you can either stay or you're going to shift back 3 inches and forward 3 inches. We're going to go for 5. Lift the heart, connect the core. Wide open sitting bones, connected through the whole spine. 2, beautiful work, you got it. Last one. Bringing the knees down, coming to sit on your booty. Shifting over to the front of the mat so you have space to lie down. Extending the legs one at a time long, flexing the feet, extending the arms. Now, if you feel like you're rounding off of your sitting bones already, just bend those knees a little bit to help you lift. Connect to the core, lifting the heart. You're going to inhale. Palms pressed down. Imagine you're pushing down into a weight. Exhale, tuck the tail. You can begin to point the toes, getting length out those feet, and then begin to soften the shoulders. Go slow. Mobilize through your spine as you roll all the way down. Extending the arms overhead, flexing the feet. Big full body stretch. Big inhale. Big exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Activating the full body. Both hands come back down to the mat. I'm going to scoot forward. You might need to too. Bending the knees, hands pressed down by your side. Soften the shoulders. Take a big inhale to prepare. Exhale, tuck the tailbone. Let your lower back imprint into the mat. Inhale, release. Exhale, tuck. So just like we did on hands and knees, we're mobilizing now just through the lumbar spine. Last one. On the next one, you're going to tuck the tail and stay. Press into your hands. Begin to curl the pelvis back. We're rolling our pelvis back, lifting our spine up off of the mat, coming into a bridge. Your hips will lift. Your shoulders will drop down. See if you can tuck the tail a little bit more at the top, getting your sitting bones to reach into your hamstrings. Big extension of the hips. Inhale here, exhale, tuck the tail and roll down your spine. Create length and mobility through the back line as you come down. 2 more, just like this. Go slow with me. You might need to walk your feet closer to your butt to really feel stable. Play with that, right? So see how far your feet need to be away from your butt to really feel good. Tuck the tail when you're ready, rolling up. Take your time. Shoulders widen. Sitting bones go into the hamstrings. Slide your belly back. Feel the length of your hips opening to the sky. Actively pushing into your big toes. Inhale at the top. Exhale, tuck the tail. Move down. Push into your feet. Pull your heels energetically to you as you come back down, creating that beautiful length in your lower back. Inhale at the bottom. Last one. Make it juicy. Make it feel good. Tuck the tail, rolling up. At the top, you're going to hold. So you're never on your neck. You're always on those shoulders. Hug abdomen to spine. I want you to squeeze your knees together. Release back to parallel for 10. Good. Now those inner thighs are going to work. If your knees don't touch, that's okay. But we're reaching towards them. We're reaching towards those inner knees. As you squeeze in, your hips stay high. Make sure the belly is sliding back. We don't want to put too much pressure in the lower back. So just keep paying attention to where you feel the activation. You should feel inner thighs and in your glutes. Good. 2. Last one. Squeeze the knees together, release, and roll all the way back down, creating length in your spine as you come down. Listen carefully. We're going to stay in neutral pelvis into a bridge. So hug abdomen to spine. Now you're not going to tuck the tail. You're just going to press your hips straight up, 3 inches off the mat. It's a hover. Hold it there. You're going to lift both heels up, lower down. Again, lift both heels up, lower down. Now pay attention. You're really spreading wide into those toes. I told you we would really get into the feet. So really work into that mobility now. Hug belly to spine. Open up your sitting bones, really working through your shin, your ankle joint, and your core. 5, beautiful. 4, really push into the big toes. 3, good. 2, and 1. Lower the heels down, hips go straight down. Good work. 1 more. Inhale. Wide sitting bones. You're not tucking the tail. You're neutral. Hover. Connect your core, the same space between your ribs and your hips. Now, the opposite. You're going to lift your toes up, lower your toes down. So you're creasing at the ankle joint. You're pushing at the heel. And see if you can spread your toes apart as you lower them down. And this is going to start to wake up all those metatarsals, all 10 metatarsals. Your core is deeply connected. We're working our sitting bones wide instead of together. 2, beautiful work. Last one. Once the toes lower to the mat, you're going to hold, hinging up, hinging down. It's about 3 inches up, 3 inches down. Push into those active feet. Wide sitting bones connect to your core, really hinging at the hip socket rather than the lower back. 4, 3, good. 2, and 1. Lower the hips straight down. Bring one knee at a time into the chest. Just take a little rock side to side. Let it go. Let it feel good. Good work, you guys. Here we go into our abs. You're going to take an inhale. Hands come down. Feet come down. Exhale. Draw your right knee into tabletop. Connect your core. Let everything stay stable. Lift your left leg up to meet it. When you're ready, really deeply connect. Reach your right toes to 45 degrees. Bend it in. Left toes to 45 degrees. Bend it in. Now pay attention to your feet. We're going to really focus on our feet today. So really extend out those toes. Point the toes. Feel the activation of your foot as it extends. And of course, the activation of your low core. 2, and 2. Keep breathing. Last one, and last one. You're going to hold that extension. Reach the right leg long. Flex the foot. Lower the leg to a hover. Hold it there. Lower down, even lower. Back up 3 inches. Down and up. I love this exercise because we get into the length of our psoas. If you want to challenge yourself, lift your right arm up to the sky. If you want more of a challenge, lift your left arm up to the sky. Both arms are lifted if you'd like. 3. Keep breathing into the back of the ribs. No arching in the back line. Last one. Hold that hover. Reach the right arm overhead if you can. Breathe into this for 3. Reach out the heel. Nice and long body. 2 and 1. Draw that knee back in. Hands can come down to start if you'd like. Inhale, other side. Connect your low core. Reach your left toes long. Flex your left foot. Lower the leg down to a hover. Lower back down 3 inches, back up 3 inches. Keep breathing into the length. Reach out your inner heel. Inhale, exhale. And then if you feel like you want to challenge yourself, left arm and then right arm. Keep breathing. 4, reach out that inner heel. Create that beautiful length from the back of your ribs to your inner left thigh. Last 1. You're going to hold that hover, reach your left arm overhead. Create that space, create that length. Breathe into it. 3 and 2 and 1. Lift the arm, draw the knee in. Here we go, hands behind the head. If you need to take a break, you can. Soften the shoulders. Remember how we began class. Press your head back into your hands. Inhale, exhale, swing your ribs back to curl up. From here, you're going to twist to the left, come to center, twist to the right, come to center. Your hips and your knees stay square. Really think about twisting those ribs rather than pulling at your head or neck. Your head still stays pressed back into your hands to really feel how it connects up and into your upper abs. 2 and 2. Last 1, we're going to add. And 1. If you want to come down for a break, you can. And then lift right back up. You're going to twist and reach the right leg long. And then come to center, twist and reach the left leg long. Crisscross. And as you do this, I want you to keep breathing. Keep pressing your head back into the hands. Really activate your core body, right? So that center of your body is warm, it's active, it's supporting you. Not the shoulders, not the neck, not the hip flexors. Easier said than done, I know. Good. You got 2 more sets. Twist and twist. Last set. And twist. Come back into center, pulsing for 10. 9, I told you we'd get into it. Really feel the breath support you. Breathe. 5, soften your head back into your hands. 2, 1, draw the knees in, squeeze it in, and then rocking to your side. Coming back up to sit when you're ready. Crossing the legs just like we began class, sitting up nice and tall on the sitting bones. And just taking your hands onto your knees, lifting your heart, lifting your head, feeling the length and the space that you just created. Good. If it feels comfortable to bring one hand on top of chest and one hand on top of belly, go ahead. Eyes are closed, heart is lifted. Noticing the change between the beginning and the end of class here. Feeling your length, your support. Good. Beautiful work today, you guys. Opening the eyes when you're ready. Thank you so much for being here. I will see you next time.